chat. Rotten emojis in the chat. Oh my lord. That's right. Boogie2988 is literally downstairs crying with Cat. Why? Because apparently Boogie has a problem with making money. Correction. Boogie doesn't have a problem making money. Boogie has a problem working. And Boogie has a problem spending money he doesn't have. Anyway, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and I wanted to take a look at another pity party video from Boogie2988, where apparently he's going to be there's some film producer named Michael Klum who's going to be releasing a documentary about Boogie and his broke, pathetic life, scheduled for Halloween, and of course Boogie's trying to promote it and trying to ride the wave of sympathy and hopefully ride the wave of views and tips. It's just yet again another pathetic attempt by Boogie to, try to earn pity bucks. I mean, he is a locale, and he knows that he's a locale, and he's accepted that position in his life that he is a locale. But instead of really trying to do something about it, like actually working and producing content, he'd rather go through avenues like this pity video right here that we're going to see. So it's about 5 minutes long. Let's watch it, and then I'm going to give my input, and I basically have some statistics to put out there to show that Boogie is nothing but a lazy bastard, and everything that's befallen him is mostly due to his inaction.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming to your levels again through the power of the internet. And you may not know this, but there is a director by the name of Mike Klum who's decided to bring his high-quality documentary style to YouTube. And starting on October 31st, you will be able to see a documentary him and I spent the last 9 months filming. And let me remind you, this is my real life. This is not like kid behind the camera stuff. This isn't Francis stuff. This is what my real life is like. A lot of people have wanted me to hold myself accountable and tell the truth in a video, and this was my way of doing it with the help of Mike Klum. But when you film...
The only difference between what he did with Kid Behind the Camera and Mike Klum is production value. But it's essentially all the same thing. It's Boogie's attempt to try to garner sympathy for his plight. That's all it is. Mind you, he refuses to work hard. He refuses to put in the time and the effort to produce quality content to make money. No, he rather use these pathetic avenues, like we'll see in this video, to try to garner sympathy. And I know the thing too is that he's gone the route of depression, his childhood, the abuse that he had, the mental, his mental issues, to garner sympathy and pity tips, and that's all dried up. That time and money and sympathy is long gone. Even his staunchest supporters don't even buy it anymore. So now he's going the avenue of, woe is me, I'm a big obese man who can't get a real job, who can't find real work, and I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. He reminds me of Ned Flanders' parents in The Simpsons when they refused to discipline Ned Flanders as a child. He ran amok, and then when they talked to the psychologist, they basically said, we tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. That's essentially what Boogie2988 is.
For 9 months, you're going to get a lot of footage that's not going to make it into the documentary. So the good news is today and many days after this, I will be providing you with some clips that just wasn't able to make the cut. And in today's clip, I'm going to show you how I've been making ends meet by selling off my collectibles. And hopefully you'll get a little bit of entertainment by seeing that process. And let me remind you, this is my real life. This is not like kid behind the camera stuff. This isn't Francis stuff. This is what my real life is like. And if you want to buy some of my collectibles and my Magic the Gathering cards, there's going to be a link in the description box below to my Whatnot account. Starting in November, I'm going to start gearing back up and selling some cards. You'll be able to get my signed autograph, my signed cards, and part of Boogie memorabilia history. February's here. Got to pay mortgage. And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough. Without a sponsor or something like that, I'm not making enough. So we're going to go to the game shop. And these are all cards that...
Okay, so here's my first issue right here, where Boogie talks about the income that he received. And you notice he only focused on one source of income, and that is his YouTube check. He makes more than that on his YouTube. Well, that's probably what he gets for ad revenue. But he does have sponsorships. He does get ad revenue. He does have merchandise. None of that which he highlighted here. The other thing too is he has a Twitch channel. He makes income on Twitch. Why didn't he present that as fact or as income that he made? So as you hear in this video, you have Boogie trying to convince people that all he made in income was $3,000 for the month, and his monthly expenses are almost $6,300. So he has to come up with an additional, $3,800 to make ends meet. What about the money that you make from Twitch? What about your merchandise? What about your sponsorships? What about the money that you get from your roommate? You have a roommate that you charge rent for. Now, I know there's an exchange of services where he helps you with daily stuff like clean your house up or whatever the hell he does, but he still pays rent. That's income, Boogie. I don't know if you know this, but that is considered income by the IRS. So I'm not sure why you're sitting here complaining about income and only using one source of income to try to make it seem like you're broke, or you're destitute, or you're near, you're about to lose your house. That's not true. I just gave you 3 additional sources of revenue that you receive, that you get, but you don't mention it in this video. And yet again, this is the shit that I like to highlight and point out when you do these type of videos, and you try to do the sympathy videos and the sympathy bags. How about you tell the truth? How much money did you get from Twitch? How much money did you get from your sponsors? How much did you get in merch? You don't mention any of that. You just want to focus on your YouTube check. And mind you, I have some statistics around too, and I'll get into that in a minute. Why? I might as well do that now. So Boogie stated he made $2,900 in ad revenue. So that equates to roughly about 550,000 views. That's how many views he got. Now you may say to yourself, this man has a channel of 4 million subscribers. Why is he only pulling in 500,000 views? I'll tell you why. The reason why he's pulling in 500,000 views is because he's not pumping out any content. He's not pumping out any videos, any content whatsoever. As much as you despise DSP, at least he puts out 7 or 8 videos a day. What does Boogie do? He does 1 video every couple days, maybe 1 video a week. That's why you're not getting any ad revenue, Boogie. The other thing too is you used to live stream on YouTube. When was the last time you live streamed? The last time you live streamed was months ago. And I took a look at your numbers for your views. For the month of October, you've pulled in about 600,000 views for October so far. Now you have increased some of your videos. You've made a little bit more. You've made a few more videos. But 600,000 views for a channel your size of 4 million subs is pathetic. And a lot of it, again, goes to you just not pumping out content. You're not making content. You're not. So when you sit here and complain that your YouTube check is small, maybe you should produce more videos. Maybe you should live stream more. And going back to Twitch, I pulled up Twitch statistics here. Look at the numbers here for Twitch. He hasn't streamed on Twitch in like 2 weeks, I believe. I think the last time he streamed on Twitch was probably, was it the 10th? The 11th. It looks like he may have streamed on the 11th of Twitch. And if you look at his average, like how when he used to stream on Twitch, it was like once a week. Twitch requires you, it mandates you to stream multiple times a week because it's based on subscriptions. And if you're not providing any live coverage or live streams for your subscribers, they're not going to pay you $5 to be subbed to you. They're not. And the thing is that those subs are monthly. So unless you go in there and pump content and get those viewerships to renew, to re-up again, you're going to lose it. And it just baffles me that you sit here and you complain that you don't make enough money. Which I think is a lie. I mean, I know he just focused on his YouTube check, but he has a Twitch income that he gets. He has merchandise that he sells, and then he has various sponsorships where he makes a cut of whatever gets sold, which he does. Okay, let's go back to the video.
The store owner has come over and personally picked out, and we have been piecemealing these cards out bit by bit. But that's maybe $800 right now. When I go to the shop tonight, he's been trying to get this off me for a year, and I'm finally willing to let it go. I probably got $500 for it. I'm selling Magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. Okay, starting off with the Amiibo collection. I will let this go for about $1,000. It's almost a complete collection. Retro game collection, probably another $1,000. The rest of this is collectible gifts. I don't even know if it's worth anything, but let's call it $50. All of these arcade machines were free for me. That means I'm passing the savings on to you. I'd sell the lot for $3. I'd sell the lot for $3. That includes the other ones. Oh, any of this stuff, like these are $20 at Walmart. If you want to give me $20 for them, I'll take 10. $20 from Spirit Halloween. $20 from Spirit Halloween. All of these arcade machines, $20 at Walmart. You can have it for $20, absolutely. Signed Bo Burnham poster, $50. Childhood photos, $20. Gladly take it. Signed Froggy Fresh art, $50. Signed Weird Al poster, $50. Pokemon card collection, I'll take $5,000 for it, okay? Board game collection, you can have it all. I don't need any of this. You can have the lot for $1,000. Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, been collecting these since they came out in 2004. Huge collection, probably worth $5,000 to $10,000. I'll take $5,000 for it, won't even think about it. Probably $5,000 of unopened Magic product here. Dungeons and Dragons book, make me an offer. Card collecting holders, make me an offer. Miniatures and maps for Dungeons and Dragons. But let's imagine all of that.
Why do you have so much shit in your house, Boogie? Why did you waste hundreds, thousands of dollars on all of this trash? I mean, the total for you willing to sell it is, all right, for the video is $22,000, which means you're probably getting 20 cents of the dollar for everything you bought. So when you bought this and paid retail, we're over $100,000 in trash that you have in your house, just pointless garbage that you have in your house. And yet you want us to feel sympathy for you that you have no money, that you're fucking broke. You don't see the disconnect here, Boogie. You just don't see the disconnect here. And then you wonder why you have so many detractors and so many people that hate on you. It's shit like this. You're so disconnected that it's fucking ridiculous. And the point is, what's the point of you selling all this shit for? So you can have a couple extra bucks so you can make ends meet at the end of the month. And then what are you going to do after that? You're going to buy more shit because it's not a problem with income. It's a problem with your spending. You're apparently a shopaholic. You just love to waste money and fill your pathetic life with stuff. It's just sad and pathetic. And people like this, I'm sorry. I'm all for redemptive stories and I'm all for giving people second chances and stuff and hope. But no, it's people like this that they will never, ever fix their problems. They could just continue muddling through life the same fucking way, just like Phil and his WWE champions and his gin. It doesn't fucking matter what you say or what they do. They're going to always fall back and do the same shit over and over again. And those people deserve no sympathy whatsoever.
That's worth another $1,000. All of that shelf, everything in this background, maybe worth $3,000. I mean, everything else in this room adds up to maybe like another $1,000. If I sold everything I've bought, everything I own, and sold it at a highest price possible, let's say my collection's worth $35,000. Mike, you want to leave with a bunch of shit?
I don't know what I would do with any of this.
Yeah, and see, that's the problem. I keep telling my local game store, if they want my bulk, I don't care if they make a profit from it, come give me a reasonable price. He won't, because it's not even valuable to him. I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage, but I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight, because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke. Like, that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic, so I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight.
Now that probably infuriated me the most of all this shit that Boogie's done and all the low shit that he's done. That probably what bugged me the fucking most. He was gonna spend $30 he doesn't have. He just told you that he doesn't have enough money to pay his rent and pay his bills. But of course he's gonna sell his shit so that he has enough money, so he has at least $30 so that he can play Magic the Gathering, because he doesn't want people to think he's poor. But yet we'll make this video and we'll make this trailer and we'll make this documentary highlighting that he's fucking poor. Again, I smell bullshit here. I just do. I smell utter bullshit. It's not a poor problem. It's not a monetary problem. It's a problem with spending money. You have a spending deficit, Boogie, not a money deficit. You have a spending deficit. And until you get that fucking under control, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, how much money you get, you will always end up in the same position, and that's complaining that you're fucking broke because you spend more than what you fucking get, and you refuse to work and put the effort in needed to make real money. This is perfectly fine for someone who rakes in hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to fucking be frivolous and do whatever the fuck they want to do with their cash, right? But someone like you, who can't do that shit, who has no real recourse, you can't do this shit. You just can't. And again, fine. You want to live your life that way? Have the fuck at it. But don't sit here and bitch and whine and fucking cry about your life and how poor you are to the fucking internet, because no one's gonna give you any fucking sympathy whatsoever. I'm surely not.
Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I need you to pick out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like, there's a couple of cradles in there. Mm-hmm. There's a city of traders in there.
Yep.
And like, I'm never going to let you have those Gaius cradles any other time.
Okay.
So you better bid high. Like, I want as close to as much as they're worth as possible.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you have torn these up a little bit.
Oh god, just fucking pathetic. Just a fucking loser all around, Boogie. You're sad and pathetic, Boogie. You need to quit the internet and get on disability or get a real fucking job. You need to dump that 19-year-old girl that you're with, because she's probably draining you from fucking money. Every video that you post lately is you doing something fun with your fucking teenage bride. Get a fucking clue. Get your life in fucking order, Boogie. God, you're such a fucking pathetic loser. God, you make wings look fucking normal. I hope you watch this video, Boogie. I really do. Because, yeah, you're annoying and yeah, you're a fucking low-cal. But goddamn, you're fucking pathetic. God, anyway, that's the video. I don't think I've been more annoyed in my life with Boogie. I mean, with all the bullshit, with all the fucking claims of PDF shit when he was a kid, all those lies, and him fucking... this probably annoyed me the fucking most. God, Jesus.